Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Back at you again. Another video. Olo here. You know what I'm saying? Got another great topic for you. So, what we're going to talk about is jealousy, the signs of jealousy, and how to spot them. So, what is jealousy and how do you spot jealousy? Jealousy is the fear of losing you or have or believe you're entitled to something. It's a blend of anxiety and insecurity and sometimes anger. So when people are jealous of you, they're usually not happy with themselves. So they have like some type of insecurity in themselves to where they might see something inside of you and, feel a certain way about. And it might, that triggers anger and they feel like they might be entitled to that type of energy or that type of quality that you possess. Which, if you ask me, is a weakness, man, because when you really dig down to the root of jealousy is just weak minded shit. Like just people are not happy with themselves. That's something that they need to go and heal with the Most High. Like it really don't make any sense. But anyway, it's good to know when someone's jealous of you because it can help you protect your peace and set healthy boundaries. So that's very important. You want to protect your peace. So if you around somebody and you feel that type of energy, you feel that vibe, feel that energy, feel that they might be jealous of you, you gotta nip that in the butt. Don't wait, because most people because it's like some of the people that are jealous of people, they're like close friends to them, so they got like a bond or like some type of connection, emotional connection. So it's hard for them to split ways with people. But you you really don't know what you're getting yourself into, man. When you're keeping that type of energy around, you really don't know how detrimental that is. See, you gotta have tough skin, man. You gotta get those people away from you because that's not the energy you want to be around. Like in the Bible, it says, jealousy is cruel as the grave, and that right there is the truth, the dead truth. Because that's what you always hear about it. You always hear it in the news or just in life, period, just throughout history. Brothers taking each other out, sisters taking each other out, close family members taking each other out, close friends taking each other. It don't really gotta be people that you don't know. Yeah, anybody that you feel got that type of vibe, energy towards you, get rid of them. But it's mainly the people that you got a connection with because you're not thinking that. You're just thinking, that ain't nothing. That's just who they are. No, it's a dangerous spirit to be around. So once you get that vibe, go with your gut. Get out of there. I don't give a fuck who it is. Get out of there, man. It's a dangerous situation to be around that energy, man, because you don't know what could be the outcome of that, man. You don't want to take that chance. So recognize those signs. If you get a bad vibe, get the fuck out of there. Straight up. It's not working. So you gotta set boundaries, man. And that's the only way you're gonna get respect. Set those healthy boundaries. Because if you don't set the boundaries and you don't protect yourself and protect your peace, then these motherfuckers is not gonna have no respect for you. So you gotta set those boundaries. You gotta set those boundaries. I don't care if you gotta cut everybody off. Do it. You know what I'm saying? So very important. Set those boundaries. So we got six. I'm gonna give you six signs when someone is jealous of you. So one, you can't win. Instead of them celebrating you, and being happy for you, they'll just brush them off and say things like, it's not even that big of a deal. And me personally, I had people do that to me. I could just read the energy. Like, you tell them about an accomplishment or an endeavor you embarking on, and they'll just, brush it off like it ain't nothing, or change the subject. That's a sign right there. So when somebody does that, get out of there. That's a motherfucker that, like I said, they ain't happy with themselves. They don't want to hear nothing good that's coming from you because it's gonna make them feel a certain way. That's a jealous motherfucker. I don't care who it is, friends, family, whoever. Get away from them. That's a motherfucker that's downplaying your success, your achievements, your goals. You don't want that type of energy around them. Get them the fuck out of there. So that's one sign. Look out for that. 2, they sabotage when someone is envious of you, they sabotage you. They may start to build walls to prevent you from reaching your goals or pulling off your plans without a hitch. They might spread rumors also. So listen. When they say building walls, you really gotta be mindful of this. This is where the mental fortitude comes in. It's not always direct. You gotta be careful. They're not gonna always come direct. They might do things behind the scenes that you don't know about to prevent certain things from happening, like from you to be achieving certain goals. So you got the best way to do it is just get the fuck away from them, period. So you won't even give them that chance because you don't know what they do. Like I said, they're not gonna come, direct. Of course, because you'll see it coming. What sense would that make if it's gonna be all in your face? But they're doing it behind your back. They're doing it in a way where it's not easily detected. So they'll try to prevent and sabotage plans for you so you won't reach certain goals because they don't want to see you win. So you got to be mindful of that. You just got to read energy. You know what I'm saying? It's all about energy. So that's 2, sabotaging your plans and building walls to prevent you from accomplishing shit and reaching your goals. And the last one they said was spreading rumors. Yeah, spreading rumors. Yeah, see, and I know, listen, my spiritual awareness is through the roof. So I could tell when somebody might be, I don't have proof, like concrete proof, but I could tell just by the energy when I go around certain motherfuckers and they acting, all right, this motherfucker, he been talking about me. Spreading rumors, probably. I can't pinpoint it, so I'm not going to say that. I don't know. But you could just tell. If you spiritually aware, you could tell. So, like I said, get away from them. Just get away. Just get the fuck away, man. You don't need to be around that. Because that's just like, they say gossip is witchcraft. And I believe it is a form of witchcraft because they could like distort the way people see you. You see what I'm saying? And that's another way of them trying to destroy you. So just get away from that. 3, it's always competition. Jealous type of people can take their whole life as a game and to toxic levels. You share something good that happened and they immediately jump in with something better about themselves. So be careful about people when you telling them something and then they try to compete with you. You could always tell that competitive spirit when you telling somebody something and then they try to outdo you. It's not about that. If we homies or we blood or whatever family, I'm not in no competition with you. What the fuck you gotta try to outdo me or try to give me that competitive spirit, like, and they try to brush it off, make it seem like it's just a joke. No. Pay attention to that. That's a motherfucker. Trust me, that's a war tactic. You got to understand human psychology, man. A lot of things that people try to play as like downplay as jokes, it be really the way how they really thinking and how they really feel about you and your success and your endeavors and just you as a human being, period. So you got to be mindful. A lot of people, they don't catch on to their things because people play it off like it's a joke. But if you understand human psychology, you know that that's the way a motherfucker think. That's war tactics. So if somebody always trying to be in competition with you, that's another sign that they're jealous of you. So that's 3 signs, right? 4. Passive aggressiveness. They might throw a little, you know, they might throw a little shade disguised as jokes. You know what I'm saying? And act like they're giving you advice. But it's actually just a subtle way to put you down. So, let me give you an example. Like, if you tell somebody something and then they try to, you just asking for advice, but you really hoping they tell you something else, but they tell you something otherwise. And I'm not saying everybody got to agree with you. That's not what I'm saying at all. Everybody don't got to agree with you. That's not what this is about. You don't want yes men around you either. But a lot of times when that disagreement is not really a disagreement, it's them straying you away from what you really need to do and what you really want, and because they know your mindset, they know that this is what you really want, but they try to steer you the wrong way and try to put it down. Like, say if you tell them about a goal or tell them about something you got going on, something good you got going on or whatever, they'll try to steer you another way to, that might not work. What make you think that will work? Because they're really projecting their fears on you, and they don't want you to accomplish that goal because they looking at like, what makes him think he could do that? So they really doing it in a subtle way. You really got to be just mindful of these things. Like, it's not going to always be direct. Like, I don't want you to do that because I don't think you could. You know, people are not going to do that. I mean, there are some people that might do that, but people move in subtle ways, man, like a fucking snake. So that's another way where that's another sign of somebody's jealous of you. You see what I'm saying? So be mindful of that. Number 4. So, number 5, over criticism. You thought you were your own biggest critic until you met this person. No matter what you do, they always find something to pick apart, even if it's something so small. That describes my situation to the T. Like, I know a couple of people that do that they over criticize me, and it's be about the smallest thing. That's when you know motherfuckers is petty. And when people are petty and they small minded, they also more than likely weak minded, and that's a motherfucker. That's the worst combination. Person that's not happy with themselves, weak minded, small minded, petty, overcritical, always got something negative to say, and they jealous. Don't trust them. I don't care who it is. Get away from them. Far away from them. You know what I'm saying? That's another sign that somebody's jealous of you. When they over criticize and always got something negative to say, and they just about trying to always pick something apart with you. Like, everything is just negative. They rarely say something positive. And if they do, it'd be like once in a blue. But you got to look for that pattern. You see what I'm saying? It's the pattern that you got to pay attention to. So that's another sign that somebody is jealous of you. When they're over criticizing you about the smallest things. And you can never win in their mind. Because they got a certain perception of you. You see what I'm saying? So pay attention to that. You got somebody that's doing that, get them out of there. Immediately. I don't care who it is. That's number 5. So number 6, it's getting chilly. Even if you've done nothing wrong except try to live your best life, you might notice this person becoming crucially unfriendly toward you. They might act cold or pull away when you're around. That, I think I might have experienced that on a whim, but not too much. But that's enough. That's definitely another sign of jealousy, because there are people that do that. Like they just out of the blue, like they just become cold towards you. They don't even give you no explanation because in their mind, that's how they always was thinking, always was feeling about you. That you could be just be come out of nowhere, like you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, why this person acting like that? What did I do? Like, this motherfucker giving me the cold shoulder. His energy is off. Her energy is off. That's a person that's jealous of you. That's all the signs of jealousy. You gotta look out for them, man. And like I said, it's not always so easily detected. Some of them are. If you really on point and you aware, you would know when somebody is jealous of you. So there you have it. 6 signs of jealousy. Know them when you see them, when you feel them. It don't matter who it is. You gotta protect your peace. You gotta set healthy boundaries. So whenever you experience those things, get up out of there as soon as you can. But until then, we're gonna close out. I hope this video was informative. When you get a chance, check out my Prince of Power page. The link is on my homepage. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you in the last video, I'm gonna put some more brand videos up and get this show rolling. But until then, we're gonna close out. Olo.